I had a phone call from DuPont and one of their representatives to do some trials for them. So we had a bit of discussion about which way they were heading with the product and what it was similar to and what the purpose of the trials were. So we were happy to take that on board because I felt that one, that there needs to be some other solutions to termites, and we're obviously confident in what we do. Is how we do it is again, it gets back to understanding the building techniques and attending to that property with that chemical the best way it's going to work. So, some houses need pavers lift. A lot of people drill through the pavers. We don't. We like to lift the pavers. Okay. Because if you lift the paver, it's amazing how many times you lift a paver and see the termites walking underneath that paver. Because most pavers are laid on sand. Yep. Okay. So the paver, termites like to excavate out. So sand is an easy matter for them to move around. But because they've got a hard surface above them already, they've already got a roof above them, so all they're going to do is scallop out a 180-degree semicircle, and they've already got a tunnel. So you lift up a paver, you lift up the header course, and all the time you'll find termites underneath there, guaranteed. So you go, right, termites are here, so it makes it a lot easier as opposed to drilling and wondering what's underneath that paver. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately you come up and get houses that have got concrete, so you have no other options apart from cutting a trench, and most homeowners don't want to cut a trench because they've just paid $1,000 to get a stencil quick driveway put down, and the last thing I want is a trench cut 300 wide and then treating it that way, so they take that second option of drilling holes approximately 150 mil apart. We tried to get a variety of properties for them because at the end of the day it is a trial and we wanted to look at different aspects of different properties. So we've got one that had some full brick construction, even though it was bearers and joists. You had crawl space, which we could get underneath, but it didn't have normally they only single skin walls, but this actually had some double skin walls, and it obviously had a leaking bathroom, which is still leaking. The clients haven't fixed yet, but that was one of the properties that we attended to. And then one of the other jobs was a concrete slab home that had very haphazardly built, so it was not the best construction technique, but those clients have been with me for about 12 years, and we had to determine who we were going to give these trials to, and we felt that they were a pretty worthy contender, and they just happened to get termites. But we had concrete paths all the way around the house, so we had no soil areas. We drilled everywhere, all the way around, and during the course of injecting the termiticide through those holes, we had termites coming out through the other holes. They were coming up like a little geyser, and the termites were coming out with the chemical, floating around, swimming around top of the surface. Yeah, so that was that one, and then we had another one that new homeowner, 2 weeks been in there, and I went there to do something else, and I said, "You've had a termite problem here?" He goes, "No." So, "Yeah, I think so." He said, "Well, how can you tell?" And I said, "Because there's certain telltale signs here. The garden beds had been battered." Instead, because most garden beds are flat up against the brickwork, but these had been battered and battered down, and it was dressed and cleaned. And I said, "Yeah, I think so." So we pulled the carpet back, and we found live termites there straight away. He goes, "I've been here 2 weeks." He goes, "How come the other guy didn't pick that?" So, well, a bit hard for me to comment on someone else, but certainly you've got termites here, and there's termites in the timber sleepers as well. So, first homeowner, a bit distraught. So we thought, look, he's a good contender. So, and we again applied that chemical to that job as well, and we're only there the other day checking on those 3 jobs. It's been 12 months now. We did the jobs initially, all within about 3 weeks of one another. And we went back for monthly visits. We went back for 3 monthly visits, and now we've been back for 12 monthly visits, and we haven't had any problems with those jobs at this particular time, which is always good, because like at the end of the day, we don't want to be going back to people's properties. If we've got to go back somewhere, it costs me money. So I'd rather get the jobs done right the first time, use a particular product, sometimes not necessarily the cheapest, but if it saves me going back there, it's still better long term.